How's it going, guys? Uno Gaming back again. Yet another 2v2. Played this the other day, and I'm playing as Kislev. I've got a Demons of Chaos ally, and we're against Zinch and Korn. So going into this game, this is the first time I've probably played Kislev. So I went with a little build I like the thought of. I liked the sort of elite infantry and the Zargard, and obviously the Bear Cavalry to back them up. And then we've got 2 squads of Streltsy, and then 3 squads of armoured Hussars with pistol and axes. Obviously the shielded variant, not the great weapon variant. So at this point, you know, it's a lot of ranged. Hell of a lot of ranged. And I decided to keep a bit of a looser formation because I didn't really want to get hit by a lot of ranged, if I'm honest. And I didn't really want to get hit by a lot of fire and a lot of magic. More so what I meant, sorry. I'm not sure where that shot came from or where it was going. But I can only assume it's off the skull cannon. And it just missed and travelled. So, we've got Screamers up on the side, 3 squads of them. Personally, not a massive fan of them, but I can see their uses. So we push up because they seem to have took a fight with the Demons of Chaos, and they're focusing quite heavy on them. So I thought I might be able to slip up without taking too much fire. Not sure what the Zargard squad's doing. I tried to push this one round to start breaching the pinks straight away. You know, this squad of Zargard, and then this one moving up. I get the armoured Hussars in range for firepower first. I was going to use the Streltsy to deal with these Screamers. I just didn't feel like they dealt with them very quickly. I don't know if it counts as being blocked by the trees, or I can only assume so. So we chase up. I decide actually this fight in the trees is a massive waste of our time. And you know, I know I need to get rid of that as soon as possible. The amount of damage that just did, I mean 16 models. Just look how much damage it does. Devastating unit. And I noticed this squad wasn't firing. So we're moving everything up. And I'm going to use the Streltsy to take out the Burning Chariot. The fight's going well. The Armoured Hussars are putting little shots in just to try and take some kills. You know, 50. It's not great, but not doing too bad. 16 on that one, 1 on that one. These Zargard are having such a rough time against that flameless, that exalted chariot. So this is more like it. And we decide to just take some freebies, get a little bit of damage onto the exalted. We send 1 squad of Warbears straight into the pink horrors to break that one. And we use the Streltsy to keep the pressure on the Screamers. We are chasing the Burning Chariot. And it just shows how much damage that firepower actually just did. So he sends his Screamers in. I decide to pop some Battle Prayers. I engaged into this because 1, I didn't want the Flamers to survive, and 2, I thought, you know, we'll take the Screamers at the same time. Good pit of shades over there by Bellacore. I did notice him toggling this, so I tried to move the Armoured Hussars around a little bit. We do take a little bit of damage, but nothing too major. We break the Burning Chariot off, which is what I wanted to do. I want to make sure that didn't come back. And then I run the Bears into the back of this, you know, 3-man group of Screamers. I do notice my ally's Soul Grinder being plagued by Chaos Furies. And I thought, you know, I could do a little bit to help him. So I changed these guys to melee. And then I end up pulling them back through onto the Soul Grinder just to get them off him. So we can go back to shooting. Up here, you know, is the Infernal Gateway being opened. But I believe I do manage to avoid a lot of the damage and get out of it. Now I'm going off hunting and I'm deciding I should take out these 3 squads of pink horrors. I managed to free up the Soul Grinder, but the pink horrors are still hurting quite a bit. You know, really taking quite a battering. And here comes the big man himself, Scarbrand. Very scary guy. But straight away I just put both squads of Streltsy on him and just start chipping away at him. My only job is now, I think the Streltsy can pretty much carry me. I just have to keep the other units off. So I do take the fight down here. He gets the rage embodied off, but I do get the melee attack buff. And you know, for an old man, he's not going down without a fight. It's a long rampage that. And like I said, you know, everything's playing well. The armoured Cossars are keeping them off. And then the Streltsy are putting quite a few bullets just into Scarbrand. And you know, Scarbrand, again, not getting the best end of the deal. The Warbear Riders and the Streltsy putting a lot of damage into him. And there we go. You know, I do get hit by a, I believe it's a comet. But at this point, I know it's GG. Bellacor's just doing Bellacore things and costing 4,000 gold. She is not made back. So we're just picking up value where we can. But we know this game's pretty much over. You know, that's breaking now. Everything's sort of rooting off. And that's pretty much it. I do catch him out down here. But, you know, we're just mopping up at this point, cleaning up the dregs. And there we go. Let's have a look, see at some of the value. See what to accrue as my first Kislev game. So, not the best on the Streltsy. And again, the Zargard got kills, but they were killing mainly chaff. Now, the Warbear Riders, happy with. I don't think I used Constantine to the best visibility. And the Zargard did okay. If I'm honest, it really paid off having sort of, you know, Be'lakor on my team, because the route that he took and where he put his army sort of divided the two armies and brought me a little bit of time. Right, thank you for watching the video, guys, and I will catch you on the next one.